So yes, we enter the doldrums and it's very hot in here. The inside temperature can be up to 40 degrees. So we make sure we drink a lot. I drink half more than in the Southern Ocean. We use sunscreen, and whenever we can, we open the boat to get fresh air. Especially in the back, it's super warm. Sometimes it feels like 40 plus degrees and you sweat so much in your sleeping bag. So what we do often is we use this, it's just a spray bottle just to make yourself a bit wet, and then we go to bed. Or we have a small microfiber towel, I make it wet with water and then I put it on my face and then I turn it around just to cool down a little bit. We have fans, one is broken but we have one fan and that's helping a lot well to adjust to the heat because it can be super intense, you know? Yeah, that's a very good question. How is the dynamic on board changing by having one female? I have to say I'm always, or most of the time, the only female, so I have no idea how it is to sail with only men. But what I know from the boys is that they say it's a good balance, and we talk a little bit more about how we feel. So I started a podcast with Boris too, and every day we start the podcast like how do you feel from 0 to 10. I think that's a super nice way to speak up about these things. I don't know if if you have 10 men on the boat, they would do the same. But I think that's one of the things. If there are any awkward moments when you're racing in a mixed crew, I would say the most awkward moment is on the dock when the media is asking for it. On the boat itself, it's nature. So on the boat we are human, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or if you're a woman. We all need to go to the toilet, we all take a shower, and I'm Dutch and I do not care too much. So I think we all just follow the rules of nature. And that's making life very easy. It's mainly that the media is always like, oh, how is it to be the only woman on the boat? But for me, I feel very equal and I feel very respected by the boys, and I feel always one of the crew. I never feel the female on board. So yeah, I think that's a good thing. So I think from origin, sailing is a very male-dominated sport, and nowadays it's still male-dominated. But you see, especially in the younger generations, it's so much more equal, and I really hope that we continue this line, right? You see more girls in the sports, and you see so much more. We're so much more welcome and equal and accepted. And especially in the crew I'm sailing in now, the guys are so tolerant and not dominant at all. And I really think this is an example for the future. I'm very proud of the female generations above me. They really fought their way through to make room for girls like me. So I'm very grateful for them. They were really the soldiers breaking it through. And I will continue doing the same for the generation. I think even more. That's it. Okay. So they changed to the yellow tech? Okay. Hey, ook hier op de J2. En dan have an hour too. Yeah, okay. I think it's kind of much. I think the more she do super nice. It's a little bit more. Have you been looking? No.